Hi friends, a very good morning all of you. How are you? So I hope all of you are doing good. So are we ready to take our class to next topic? So shall we start? All of you guys, you are able to see me? Guys, let me know. Are you able to see me? So shall we start with the class? Okay, so we'll start with some important topics. I'll give you some notes. Put the heading motivation. We have discussed much about motivation in our last class. So today let us see in text, in our syllabus, what is there. In our syllabus, what points are there. Okay, we'll start with that. So put the heading motivation. In your notes, put the heading motivation. Okay, under that write down point number 1. The term motivation is derived from the word motive. The term motivation is derived from the word motive, which means the urge to do something, which means the urge to do something. అర్జ్ అంటే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపించటం, కోరిక ఉండటం. ఓకే, ఏదైనా ఒక పని చెయ్యాలి అనిపించటం, దాన్ని అర్జ్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో పాయింట్ నెంబర్ 2, మోటివేషన్ ఈజ్ ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ Point number 2, motivation is the process of inspiring people to take desired course of action. To take desired course of action. Okay, all of you keep writing the notes. I hope you are writing the notes. Okay, so write down motivation is the process of inspiring people to take desired course of action. Correct? According to Stephen Robbins, according to Stephen Robbins, motivation is the willingness. Motivation is the willingness to exert high levels of effort towards organizational goals conditioned by the ability to satisfy some individual needs. So write this definition. According to Stephen Robbins, motivation is the willingness to exert high levels of effort towards organizational goals. Conditioned by the ability to satisfy some individual needs. Okay, satisfy individual needs. That putting characteristics of motivation. Characteristics of motivation. 1. Motivation is a psychological concept. What is the first point? Motivation is a psychological concept. Motivation is a psychological concept. Motivation is total. But not piecemeal. Motivation is total but not piecemeal. Okay? Right on. Point number 3. Motivation is a continuous process. Motivation is a continuous process. Okay, fourth point. Motivation causes goal directed behavior. Motivation causes goal directed behavior. Motivation causes goal directed behavior. Motivation can be financial, non-financial. Financial, non-financial. In organization, what is financial? Salary, bonus, increments, perquisites, etc., which are in terms of money. These are terms of money. What is non-motivational? Non-motivational means recognition, participation, job satisfaction, higher responsibility. Six, motivation is complex, not simple to understand. Motivation is complex. Motivation is complex. So guys, have you copied this? All of you copied this. So we have written some notes on motivation. So basically, what is motivation? The word motivation is derived from a word motive. Motive means the urge to do something. Okay, so to do something, something is encouraging you. So motivation is the process of inspiring people to take desired course of action. Okay, here if you observe in the definition of motivation, there are two very important critical points. Okay, so there is organizational goals and there is individual needs. There is organizational goals, there is individual. The concept is very simple. There is one X Limited and there is Mr. A. So ikkada there is one X Limited. This is the company. There is Mr. A. He is the employee. Okay. So there is one organizational objective. There is one organizational objective, organizational goal. Organization goal ఏమై ఉండొచ్చు? Achieve 20% return on investment. So whatever the money you invested, you want to earn 20% profits, or to become number one in the market. You want to be number one in the market. Okay, or you want to sell 1 lakh units every month, or 4, you want to get 10 crores profit in financial year. So in a financial year, you want to earn 10 crores profit, or you want to sell 1 lakh units of production. You want to be number one in the market, or you want to achieve 20% return on investment. So these are organizational objectives. Now Mr. A is a sales manager in this company. He is a manager. So now the question is, if I am Mr. A, or if Mr. A, why am I excited about achieving organizational goal? So A is asking you one question. Why am I excited to achieve your goal? That is your goal, no? Why am I, excited to achieve your goal? What is that point which is making me, inducing me or pushing me to achieve your goal? Simple. As an individual, Mr. A will have some needs. As an individual, Mr. A has some needs. As an individual, Mr. A has some needs. And needs enti, first you should identify what is that need. If there is no need, there is no motivation. My dear friend, I am telling you, if there is no need, there is no motivation. So, identify what is the need of Mr. A. So, is he looking for some financial benefits? Is he looking for some more salary, for some incentive? Maybe 5,000 rupees extra if you pay, he will work more. Or maybe if you allow him a higher designation, if you say him, Mr. A, you are promoted to a senior role, from today you can use company's car. You can come to the office in car. You can go to home in car. So we'll give you a driver. Or you are eligible to use these resources of the organization. Or you worked very hard for 6 months. Take this, flight ticket, vacation, 1 week paid vacation. You can go on a vacation with your family 1 week, and that will be a paid vacation. So all your vacation expenses will be taken care by the company. So are you happy now? Yes. So what is the individual need Mr. A has? Now the organization has to do this. Link organizational goals with individual needs. Organizational goals with individual needs. Now, what is the mindset of Mr. A? If the company achieves 20% return on investment, I will get promotion. If the company is number one in the market, I will get bonus. If the company sells 1 lakh units, I will get another 15,000 rupees of incentive. So, if the company achieves 10 crore rupees profit linked bonus will be more in my pocket. This is exactly in the organizational context motivation. The other day in our previous class, we have discussed much about motivation. Then we were speaking about as an individual, how you can achieve higher stages. So I was speaking about you, your career, your growth, your academics, how to study, your parents, and how you can take your family status from one to another. So all these things are based on individual. But in the context of organization, see, motivation remains same, whether it is individual life or whether it is organizational situation, motivation remains same. But in the context of organization, motivation is a different thing. How can I achieve organizational objectives, goals? How can I achieve my organizational objectives and goals? Through my subordinates. I have 100 subordinates. How can I encourage that 100 subordinates to achieve my goals? So this is what motivation means. So simple. What is that? Identify the need of the person. Identify the need of the person. I'll tell you one very interesting story that has happened before independence. Before independence, when that British government was ruling us, when the Britishers were ruling us, we do not have the concept of tea. Tea we do not know. So, but in majority of the tea, some of the best of the teas in the world is produced in India. For example, you take Darjeeling, you take some northeast states, you take Kerala. Okay, we have exceptionally good quality tea leaves that are produced. So చాలా మంచి టీ పండుతుంది ఇక్కడ. ఇంగ్లీష్ పీపుల్, బ్రిటిషర్స్, దే నో హ్యావింగ్ టీ, బట్ ఇండియన్స్కి ఈ మొక్కుంది, టీ అనే చెట్టు ఒకటి ఉంది, ఆ చెట్టు నుంచి ఆ లీఫ్ ఎలా తీయాలి, దాన్ని ఎలా ప్రాసెస్ చేయాలి, టు పౌడర్ అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ పౌడర్ హౌ టీ ఈస్ టు బి మేడ్, ఇదంతా తెలియదు. సో టు ఇంజెక్ట్ దిస్, వాట్ బ్రిటిషర్స్ హ్యావ్ డన్, సపోజ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక ఫ్యాక్టరీలో 50 మంది 100 మంది ఇండియన్స్ పనిచేస్తున్నారు. దోస్ డేస్ స్లేవరీ, ఇట్ ఈస్ స్లేవరీ, బానిసత్వం. సో స్లేవరీ, దిస్ 100 people are there, 100 workers are working. So what these Britishers used to do, that 10 minutes 15 minutes normal break will be there, ఎప్పుడైనా ఎంప్లాయీస్కి మనం మార్నింగ్ సెషన్లో ఒక 10-15 minutes బ్రేక్, మధ్యాహ్నం లంచ్కి ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ నుంచి 1 hour, అండ్ ఇన్ ద ఈవినింగ్ అరౌండ్ 10-15 minutes ఆఫ్ బ్రేక్. దీన్ని నార్మల్ లాస్ ఆఫ్ టైం అంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ మ్యాండేటరీ రిలేషన్ మస్ట్ గివ్ టు ఎవ్రీ ఎంప్లాయీ యాజ్ పర్ లా. మీరు ఫ్యాక్టరీస్ యాక్ట్ చదవండి, వర్క్మెన్ కాంపెన్సేషన్ యాక్ట్ చదవండి, ఎనీ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఆర్ లేబర్ లా ఇఫ్ యూ రీడ్. సో దిస్ 1 to 1.5 hour ఆఫ్ లీజర్ అనేది ఎంప్లాయీస్కి మ్యాండేటరీలీ యూ నీడ్ టు లివ్ ఫర్ లంచ్ అండ్ ఫర్ నార్మల్ న్యాచురల్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్, మేబీ ఇన్ వాష్రూమ్, ఏదైనా హీ హ్యాస్ టు రీజనరేట్ హిజ్ ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్స్, రీజువనేట్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్, రిఫ్రెష్మెంట్స్. సో ఈ బ్రేక్ ఉంటుంది, టీ బ్రేక్ అనండి, లంచ్ బ్రేక్ అనండి. సో ఇన్ దిస్ బ్రేక్ 15 minutes ఆఫ్ మార్నింగ్ బ్రేక్ ఇస్తారు కదా, ఈ ఫిజికల్లీ హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్ ఆల్ లేబరర్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యాక్టరీ ఆల్ అండ్ దే మాట్లాడుకుంటూ చదువుతూ ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, దే ఆర్ రిలాక్సింగ్. దెన్ వాట్ బ్రిటిషర్ స్టార్టెడ్ సేయింగ్, దే స్టార్టెడ్ ఆఫరింగ్ దెమ్ సమ్ టీ. ఒక కప్లో ఏదో పోసారి ఇచ్చారు. అంటే ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇన్ మై హోల్ లైఫ్ ఐ డు నాట్ నో ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ టీ. Someone gave something in a glass to me, I consumed it, I had it, and I really enjoyed. Okay, the problem automatically will be rectified. Pavane Chintalapudi and Harigopal, you are saying that my voice is skipping. It will be automatically rectified. If it is not rectified 1 minute, okay, 1 minute, tell me, it will automatically. Is the voice now? Listen to this. Are you able to listen to this? Guys, tell me, am I audible to all of you? Is my voice clear now? Voice not clear? Hello, check 1 2 3 4 5. There was a break in the voice, but my system is fine.